Jake Browning at number 51 is still the most insane thing ever. And I did a video about Joe Burrow, but it doesn't really matter. Because 51, bro. This out. Jake had a rough week. Zach needs to bench someone when he has the rough week. Based on EPA dropback, minimum 7 dropbacks to Saturday games. Yeah, pretty bad. Anyway, though, what's even worse is what Joe Burrow said. So, Joe Burrow admits why he wants to get hit in the preseason. Now, obviously, all of us fans are against this. Like, no, Joe, you do not need to get hit. Do not get hit, Joe. But Joe is Joe, and Joe is a tough, gritty guy, and this is why. So, he told ESPN it would probably help me out mentally more than anything. Just understanding the falling can hurt. Just get that thing hit one time before you're out there in a real game. And I'm not sure. He's talking about the preseason. And obviously that is correct, the real game. Like, once you get into the actual season, you know, you're actually playing the best of the best. I think that's what he's kind of alluding to. In the preseason, you're kind of playing backups. So if you do get hit, you're probably not going to get hit by one of the best players. So you don't have to worry about, like, you know, TJ Watt sacking you or Myles Garrett. Where when they tackle you, if it's a, you know, they're going to slam you to the ground. They're going to make you have a lot of pain. Where if you get hit by, let's say, I don't know, a third string D tackle out of a no-name college, most likely it's gonna hurt when you get hit, but it's not gonna be detrimental to your career, it's not gonna be detrimental to your season, and it's not gonna hurt as bad. So I guess that's what he's kind of alluding to. Also, you kind of just want to get that, you know, first hit out of the way, so you're like, okay, I'm good, I got up, I'm fine. And mentally, you're like, okay, everything is perfect. I can keep going. I can keep grinding. No setbacks. And I get that. I really do. It's one of those situations where it's like, you know, part of football, the quarterback gets hit. You never want to see your quarterback get hit. And our quarterback wants to get hit. But I understand the mental part of everything. He did continue talking about his performance last night and said it was nice to get back out there with, be out there with the guys. And yeah, I mean, he looked good last night. He really did. Him and T clearly shows with T, you know, actually participating in training camp, participating in practices, and actually, you know, giving his all. We're able to really see, you know, that connection continue to form between him and Joe Burrow. He said, I thought he was in control and saw the defense really well, Terrell said. Per the Associated Press, I thought he handled it pretty well, and those guys made plays for him. And yeah, our line played good, our receivers played good, and even though we only got one drive out of it, still looked pretty good in the end. It's just, Joe, you don't need to get hit, buddy. Like, it's like, I understand, I really do, why he wants to get hit, because it does make perfect sense what he's saying. The mental thing definitely makes sense. Because if not, all you're going to be doing every single game you play, every single practice you do, every single training camp thing you do, you're going to think to yourself, you know, if I get hit, will I lose this all? Will this all be for nothing? If I take one hit in the season, one hit in a game, and then I get hurt again and I'm done. So I understand the perspective of, you know, kind of being worried and kind of having that mental block of, like, you're always thinking about it. And kind of just getting it out of the way. But yeah, I mean, it's something that's going to happen in the season. So I'm sure probably not the preseason, though. I highly doubt the preseason he'll take a hit just because of the fact of how limited he'll play. I mean, again, I'm assuming he'll probably play, 2 more drives in the preseason. He might get hit, though, in the joint practices against the Bears and the Colts. That's something that we will kind of probably have to worry about, is because those joint practices, especially when they get heated, when they get a little crazy, when they get a little extreme, players get angry, players get upset, someone hits someone after the whistle, someone, you know, hits into someone. That's when you got to worry about it, is those practices. But hopefully nothing happens, and hopefully we're all good. And Joe, I get the mental thing, man, but, like, no. we can't afford this, man. We can't afford this right now. We got to get into the season healthy and everything fine and everything perfect. But tell me down below your thoughts and opinions. I'll see you guys next one.